Hey everyone, welcome back to Even Tacos Fall Apart. I'm MommaFoxFire and I am beyond excited to kick off Season 4 with all of you. I cannot believe it is already Season 4, another year of incredible conversations, inspiring stories, and real, raw discussions about mental health, resilience, and personal growth. If you've been with me for a while, thank you for your continued support. If you're new here, welcome. This is a space where we get real about mental health, chronic pain, adversity, and all the messy, beautiful parts of being human. We can all agree that life is messy, it is unpredictable, and sometimes it can feel like everything is crumbling around us. But just like tacos, even when things or people fall apart, they're still worth loving. You are still worth loving. No matter where you are in your journey, you belong here and we're in this together. The past 12 months have been nothing short of amazing. I have had the privilege of hosting my conversations with some truly inspiring guests who have opened up and shared about their struggles, victories, specialties, and journeys. We started the year with a conversation featuring G. Scott Graham, discussing prolonged grief disorder, psychedelics, and psychiatric service dogs. His insights into grief and alternative healing methods were deeply impactful. We explored the intersection of sex work and mental health with Amy Taylor. That conversation was absolutely eye-opening, shedding light on the realities of the industry and the unique mental health challenges that come with it. Brian McAllister joined me to discuss thriving beyond sobriety, a conversation that I hope resonated deeply with anyone navigating recovery and looking for a holistic approach to healing. I also had the opportunity to chat with Peggy Sullivan about self-improvement and the dangers of excessive busyness. Her practical advice on prioritizing happiness and well-being was something we all needed to hear. Jessica Medina shared her experiences on multiple episodes, covering topics like therapy, self-care, and burnout. Her insights were incredibly relatable and offer real-world strategies for making mental health a priority. We also explored the impact of stress on diabetes with Pete Alexander, who introduced us to laughter yoga and other tools for managing stress effectively. Dr. Mark Hicks joined us to discuss building healthy, thriving relationships, such a crucial topic in a world where meaningful connections make all the difference. Deborah LeBlanc brought us into the world of hypnotherapy and overcoming adversity, showing how mindset shifts can lead to powerful personal transformations. Phyllis Levitt explored the importance of therapy and collective healing, reminding us why mental health care is essential for everyone. Jeremy Nagel helped us understand ADHD, ASD, and habit stacking, giving practical strategies for working with neurodivergence rather than against it. Kimberly Spencer shared her journey of overcoming self-limiting beliefs, a conversation that offered hope and encouragement to anyone feeling stuck. So many incredible guests have joined the show to share their unique experience and personal stories. These conversations have opened up new perspectives and deepened our understanding of various aspects of mental health. Guests like Brittany Christantos, who educated us about selective mutism and the journey from adversity to advocacy, Blanca Rodriguez, who highlighted the intersection of chronic illness and mental health, Sam Mitchell, who joined to share his story about autism and encouraged everyone to embrace who you are, and Jill Sitnick, who brought us into the world of MDMA therapy for PTSD. We also heard from Anne Robinson, who helped us understand how to navigate balance between being overwhelmed and finding peace, Karen Steffen, who explored the role of AI in mental health innovations, and Wayne Brown, who talked about the importance of accepting kids as they are. Ben Gold shared insights on how AI impacts careers, stress, and mental health, while Darius Wallace highlighted the power of storytelling and communication. Joanne Green introduced us to the concept of post-traumatic growth, and Sean Robinson discussed overcoming habitual drinking. Katie Bean taught us about vulnerable storytelling, journaling, and yoga, and Allison Gilbalt delved into the complexities of anxiety, trauma, sex, and intimacy. Sean Gill brought music and mental health together, and Chet Galaska reminded us of the link between diabetes and mental health. Tamara Fox shared her powerful journey through trauma, grief, and pivoting, while Chaz Scott showed us how optimism can build mental resilience. V. Sanchez discussed what to do when talk therapy stops working, and Nina Jefferson shared her experiences living with bipolar disorder. Dr. Deborah Serrani offered a unique viewpoint on depression, both from a patient and provider perspective, and Derek Newborn helped us understand how to avoid narcissists and narcissism. Urvi Shaw introduced us to mindfulness techniques for anxiety and balance. Each of these guests has contributed to making this podcast a space of healing, understanding, and growth. Looking back and just saying all of that, I am blown away by the depth and honesty of these conversations. Every guest brought something unique to the table, and I hope each episode provided value, comfort, and insight to you. Beyond this past year, we've had many impactful conversations on the live show since the beginning of the show. Some of our earliest guests brought powerful perspectives on mental health, trauma, and resilience. We explored topics like cultural sensitivity, gender-affirming voice therapy, the importance of self-care, and the role of gaming, fiction, and geekdom in mental health. These foundational conversations set the stage for the kind of raw, honest discussions that define Even Tacos Fall Apart today. Conversations with Jack Birkenstock Jr., Randomly Jamie, Bo Yeager Sheldon, Tanya Keenan, Tallulah Breslin, Rissa Reel, Renee Joy, Dr. Gian Manuel Ramon Montserrat, and Dr. Janina Scarlett were released for the first time on the podcast this year as Blast from the Past episodes from the live show. I am so grateful for every guest who has shared their story and for every listener who has joined the conversation to ask their own questions and enhance the discussion. So that's a little bit of a look back on Season 3. Now let's talk about what's coming up in Season 4. We're going to keep tackling important topics with the same raw, real energy you've come to expect from this show. During the live show, we've had insightful conversations with Leanne Tran about parenting and mental health, Zara Adlu about healing trauma with ibogaine, Mia Hanks on surviving narcissistic abuse, Chris Abdi on procrastination and productivity, Tess Brigham on young adults in the explorer mindset, Michelle Ho on binge eating and chronic pain, and Kelda Music Diva on mental health in the entertainment industry. Look for some of those plus so many more to come out as podcast episodes in Season 4. And don't forget to join me for the live show every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. We do those on Twitch and YouTube, and that's where you can ask questions of our guests while we're chatting and become part of the conversation if you want. I want to keep having these conversations that matter. I want to keep breaking down stigma, bringing hope, and sharing stories that remind us we are not alone. And I'd love to hear from you. If there's a topic you want me to cover or a guest you'd love to hear from, reach out to me on social media or through the tacosfallapart.com website. Your voices help shape this show, and I am always open to your ideas. Thank you so much for being here, for listening, and for being a part of this journey with me. This show wouldn't be what it is without this amazing community. As we step into another season, let's continue learning, growing, and supporting one another. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the amazing episodes coming your way. And if you found value in any of the past episodes, please consider leaving a like or a review or a comment. It really helps spread the word and bring these conversations to more people who need them. Engagement is absolutely king when it comes to this show, social media, and any other content creators that you know and love. The engagement is what really makes a difference. All right, that's it for today's episode. I will see you next time on Even Tacos Fall Apart. Until then, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You are loved and you are never, ever alone.